Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I'm going to show you two ways to create pools. And from these pools, you can generate tests or you can create tests. And in these tests, they can, the test can pull random questions from the pools that you create. Okay, let's start with the first way of creating the pools, which is the more direct approach. Okay, scroll down, go to Course Tools, expand the tab if it's not already. Click on Test Surveys and Pools, then click on Pools, and then click on Build Pool. Okay, call this one. You can, once you have created, you name it. For example, I'm gonna name it like 1. Okay, and then click on Submit. Here, where you create the questions. In my case, I'm gonna create multiple choice questions. Basically, this is where you create the questions. This is you name the question, whatever you want. Click the question. For example, I love, or I. And here you have the correct answers, distractors. Okay. Here is the answer, correct answer. Make sure that you select it or choose it, and then once you have done all the the changes, or once you have filled in all the first distractors, click on Submit and create another. Why do you click on Submit and create another? Because you are creating like multiple choice questions same time. For example, like 5 questions, 10 questions, depending on how many questions that you want to create. Okay. This is my second question. Okay, of course, like this is the correct answer and it's already chosen, selected. Now I'm done with my questions created. Okay, then I click Submit. Okay, now you have to assign points to the questions that you created. Go to this box and click it. Click, select it, fill it in, and then go to points field and type in the how many points you want to assign. For example, like number, for example, 3, 4, 7, 1. In my case, I'm going to type in 1 and then click on Update. Before I click on Update, look here, there are no default points. Once you click on Update, the points are added. Then I click on OK. My poll has been created. Okay, how many questions? 2. So this is the first way. The second way is that you import a pool from a generated package that you already did. How you do that, I'm going to show you. First of all, you need to have a set of questions that you prepared before. For example, like let's say, in my case, I have in my Word file, I have 6 questions here. Okay, I'm going to use them to create pool. How do you do that? First of all, you need to select or choose all the questions and then copy. Okay, after that, go to like the test generator, which is provided by Oklahoma it's called Oklahoma test generator. Okay, you can simply type in the search bar Oklahoma test generator, okay, and click on enter. Then you have the first test result is your website that you need to go to. Okay, let's go there, click on it. That's the one. Okay, now once you have done that, you have to paste the answers here. Okay, or paste like the selected questions here. Okay, do that. I have the list of questions. Okay, here you need to name the test. Okay, I'm gonna name the test, for example, vocabulary. Make sure that the type of questions is multiple choice. Okay, now there are some basic like settings or like things that you need to do before you generate a test. First of all, you need to add like a point or asterisk after each question number. This is one. The second thing, for the answers, you have to add you have to add parentheses or a period after each answer. In my case, I have here parentheses. Okay, you need to separate, or you need like to separate between questions by adding blank line between them, which I already did. And the last thing, and the most important thing, you need to add an asterisk before each correct answer in each question. Okay, how you do that? This is in your keyboard. Click on Shift and F8. This is my first question. How old are you? Do you live in Tabuk in KSA? How many languages do you speak? Scroll down. Your brother. Who is your brother? And for the first one, okay. Let's say that I, followed these steps that are mentioned here, okay, and then I click on generate test questions. Oops. Look, I've done this on purpose, by the way. Test generation failed. Why? It says hold your mouse cursor over any bread box for more information. Look, all these ones are correct because they are in green. This one, no correct answer found. So please place an asterisk in front of the correct answer. Okay, how do you do that? Click on this arrow, go back, and go down. How do you do that? For example, like some might ask, for example, I can see like, question before 5. How do I show number 6? Click anywhere in like here in this, window. Click here, for example, and then in your keyboard, click on the down arrow. Okay. And then here I have written, click on this one. Sorry, Shift and 8, and then click on generate test questions. Generate test questions. Okay. Let's say I'm gonna call it sample. Right now, I'm gonna call it sample. Okay, here. Generate test questions. See, test generation successful. Okay, now you need to download it. You click on download question pool. You can click on this one. If you click on download test questions, it's gonna be downloaded as, you know, txt file, text file. Okay, but it's better that you click on this one since it's for pool purposes. Click on this one. Now it's downloaded here. Okay, it's on my computer. It's in my computer now. Go back to Blackboard, pools, and now you come to the next way, to the second one, which is import pools. Before I do that, I've already done this before. I'm gonna delete this one, and I'm gonna delete this one too. Okay, this one as well. This is the one I already exported it, but I'm gonna show you how you do this. Imported, actually, not export. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, now go to import pools. This is the second way. Import pools, and then click on browse my computer. Okay, you need to locate where the file is stored, like the one is the one that you downloaded. In my case, I have it in my you know what, how I put it here. Just, you know, okay, again, let me go again and show you how to do it. Go to pools and then click on import pools, click on browse my computer, and you need to locate where the file is. It's on my computer, like here in the desktop. It's on the desktop, so highlight it, choose it, select it, click on open, and then click on submit. Okay, it has been processed. As you can see, this is the one. It's called sample 6 questions. Okay, now I have imported a test pool in which you have 6 questions. Okay, now I need to click on edit to see, like modify, make some changes. What kind of changes do I need to make? There are no allocator or like assigned points. How you do that, you need to select all these questions and then click on here and select one. This is the default. This is what we normally do. If you want to make, like, you make 2, 3, 4, knock yourself out. It's up to you. And then click on update. Okay, here you have all of them are 1. The other thing I want to show you is I need to rename this one from sample. I'm going to change this one, the name, from sample to vocabulary. So how do you do that? Click on this arrow and then edit. And then you click on vocabulary. Then click on submit. You can see here it's like, yeah, vocabulary. Okay, once you're done, click on OK. I have 3 pools: functional language, grammar, and vocabulary. Now we come to the most important part where you have to create a test. Okay, now go to الاختبارات, or what is called is tests. Go to this area, and from here, from the assessments, click on test. Okay, you need to create a new test. You want to call it final sample. Okay, and then if you want to include like instructions, read the questions carefully and choose correct answer. Okay, submit. When you are done. Okay, anything. Click on submit. Now you need to create questions. Okay, I've already here, go to reuse questions. And from reuse questions, you need to create something called create random block. Okay, now you have this window. Now I have 3 pools. Okay, for example, you want your test to pull questions from 2 of these pools, or from 3 from these pools, or 2 or 3 from these pools. For example, let's say I have 7 pools and I need my test to pull let's say questions from 4 of these 7 pools. Now so you can do it the same way. In my case, I'm gonna create a random block for each pool. First of all, you need to choose the pool that you want the test to pick up the questions from. The first one, it's functional language. Scroll down, you need to select or choose the question type. Of course, we have multiple choice. You have all of them, and then click on submit. As you can see, here you have, it says source pool is functional language, question type multiple choice. Number of questions to display 1. It means this is the number of questions that this random block is gonna pull from this pool, which is functional language. Okay, I'm gonna change this in a minute, but right now let's focus on random block. Okay, random block, points per questions. Here the number, like the points that you want to assign to each question, pulled from this pool. Okay, you know what? Let me show you how to do that. Number of questions to display. Let's say I need to pull 4 questions from this one. Okay, and I need here, click on submit, of course. Points per question, let's make it 1. Okay, click on submit. Now I have 1 here. Now I have to create another one. This is for me, create random block. I'm gonna create it from grammar now. Same way, go and choose the type of questions, which is multiple choice, and then click on submit. Similarly, you have here in this pool, as you can see, it's source pool, it's grammar, multiple choice type questions. I need, let's say, 3 questions from here. Click on submit, and then here I need choose 1. Now you go up again, and create random block. Click on functional language, the third one, which is vocabulary, and then go to type of questions, which is multiple choice. Click on submit. So the number of questions that you need to pull from this one, select it here. But before you do that, it's like source pool is vocabulary. So from this one, I need 3. And then I click on submit. Before you do that, as you can see here, it says like total questions 8, total points 17. Why? You have here 4 by 3 by 1, which are 7. And 10 plus 1 plus 1, it is 12. But like here you have 10 for each one. So to make sure that all of them are included above here, you have to make the changes, which are like the number of questions and the points for each single random block. Okay, here I need, like from this one, I need 3 questions. Let's say 3 questions, click on submit. And from here, you click that, one for the assigned points. Click on submit. Go up. See, the total questions are 10, is 10. The total points is 10 as well. Okay, this is how it's basically done. Then click on OK. And then this is like, the normal way of, setting, like, for the test settings. Click on submit. Make available to students, for example, yes. Announcement, yes, if you want no. Multiple choice, no. For example, set timer, for example, I want it to start from tomorrow. Okay, and on the same day, but at until 8:30 p.m. You want to add a password, knock yourself out, like add a group, or it's not important. Okay, if you want to add like once, show a question, one question at a time, you can do that, or all the question at once. If you want to make it like less, to avoid cheating or like whatever, you can choose like once at a time. It's up to you. And then click on submit. Now I have my question, my answer. Now I have my test, sorry, which is final sample. I click on begin. You can see here how many questions I have. Question 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay, that's it. So what is important here for the students to know that this is question 1, this is question 2, and all the way down to question number 10. Of course, once I choose this one here, okay, I choose all of them, and then you create it. That's it. Thank you very much, and I hope this helps.